DC Universe, 8 powers that corrupted their users. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bubbly Toons. Number 8, the power of time travel has created some terrible villains. Having the ability to travel through time has been something that has created a lot of villains. Gaten was one of DC's first time-traveling villains, later joined by Kronos and the Lord of Time. The ability to travel through time, stream, and change things has attracted the worst kinds of people willing to use it for personal gain and power. Time travel has created some terrible villains, ones who have no problems using this ability in the worst ways. Number 7. Speedsters come in 2 varieties, and one of those is monstrous. The Speed Force gives its users amazing powers and has created some great heroes like Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, and Wally West. It also created some evil villains like Reverse Flash, Savitar, and Godspeed. There's something about the power the Speed Force provides that makes some people turn evil. The negative Speed Force that the Reverse Flash uses is one of the greatest powers in the universe and has the most potential for evil, as it gives Reverse Flash powers that the best speedster heroes have and ones they don't have access to, like unaided time travel and the ability to degrade speedsters to dust. Number 6. The Red Light of Rage makes its users into terrible berserkers. Another power from the emotional spectrum that has corrupted nearly all of its users is the Red Light of Rage. The Red Lanterns lose all control of themselves, becoming beings of pure rage. This spurs them on some monstrous acts, ones that have made its power more associated with evil than anything else. While the users sometimes have good intentions, the Red Light is just too powerful for them. While heroes like Guy Gardner and Supergirl have been able to defeat it, the Red Light has corrupted nearly everyone that had it. It's a potent energy that has overcome all but the stoutest hearts. Number 5. Vampirism has always been a road to evil. Vampires aren't as big in DC as other kinds of monsters, but it's always been a swift road to corruption. The need to feed on blood has often driven people insane, becoming relentless monsters defined by their thirst. It also gives a great power with abilities like super strength, flight, and an undead healing factor. While some can overcome the temptation of drinking from the living, others can't, and they've bedeviled the heroes many times over the years. It's forced people who wouldn't usually kill to consider it when no other option is readily available. Number 4. The Yellow Light of Fear has created many evil villains. One of the worst powers of the emotional spectrum, the one that has produced the evilest users, is the Yellow Light of Fear. First wielded by Rogue Lantern Sinestro, he created his own core in the seminal story, the Sinestro Core War. While the Yellow Light has been used for good, the people who are chosen by Sinestro Core rings are often the most monstrous villains around. The power to use fear can only come from someone who is halfway down the road to evil anyway, and the members of the Sinestro Corps have rarely, if ever, overcome it to do anything good with it. Number 3. The power to control antimatter has never led to good places. Antimatter in the DC multiverse is the ultimate destructive power. It's been presented as a power. Number 2. The Black Energy of Death has corrupted all it touched. The Black Energy of Death is the opposite of the powers of the emotional spectrum. The Black Lantern rings resurrected the dead and turned even the most heroic dead, like Earth 2 Superman, the Hawks, Aquaman, and Firestorm, into flesh-eating monsters. Black Hand had tapped into it earlier than most, and it dominated him, transforming him into the Avatar of Death. Only 2 beings have ever used the Black Lantern ring for good: Batman and Roy Harper. Other than those 2, trillions were Black Lanterns and none were able to truly overcome the corrupting influence of death. And at number 1, magic has corrupted many of its users. Magic is one of the greatest powers in the DC multiverse, with some amazingly powerful heroes and villains using it. It's corrupted many of those it touched. Magic is a wild power, one that gives its users the ability to do nearly anything with the right training. Unfortunately, that training and the realization of the power it gives have turned even those who started with good intentions into evil. Magic is a pathway to great power, and sometimes great power attracts the worst people. It can also take those with the best of intentions and transform them into the worst beings imaginable. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you on the next video.